Welcome back to the Entrepreneur of the Year Awards. Well, tonight is all about the men and women all around me here this evening. They are the outstanding entrepreneurs who have boldly taken risks to create jobs all over this island. It's time to meet the contenders in the industry category.
After the collapse of the Irish construction industry, the Glennon Brothers timber business faced an enormous crisis. Mike and Pat have rebuilt the enterprise based on the export market and can now look to the future with confidence.
We've exported more in 2010 than we did in 8 and 9 together. In particular, we broke new boundaries with the fact that we're the first sawmill to supply material to France. This has never happened before in either an Irish or UK context.
It's great to get this far, but we couldn't do this without the team of people that we have both in Ireland and the UK, and it's because of them we're here. But it's great to be nominated.
Taking a traditional family business to the next level is one of the great entrepreneurial challenges. Jim Barry succeeded in growing the Barry Group's interest beyond cash and carry into the cutthroat world of retailing.
Last year, our performance was better than ever before, despite the environment, and we're in actually a very large growth cycle for this year and next year. We expect to grow 20% this year, and that's all about having the right plans and executing on the plans. So again, as a company, we're in very good shape.
Pharmacist Michael Gearan could never have dreamt of the scale his business would reach when his career as an entrepreneur started with a shop on the Ormeau Road in Belfast.
Starting out in business with one pharmacy and one man running that pharmacy, I'm very proud of the fact that I now have 57 pharmacies. We're offering a very high standard of service with some very innovative approaches to delivering healthcare in the high street.
Dave Sullivan and Malcolm Bell set up Technopath in 1997. The company manufactures and distributes products in clinical and food diagnostics, and the duo take particular pride in the success of their company.
We started the business in 97 from nothing, basically. It's not a business we inherited, we grew everything. We started it from ourselves.
We don't consider or think of ourselves really as entrepreneurs. We like to be in charge of what we do and make our own decisions. I think at this stage, speaking for myself, I'm totally unemployable now at this stage.
Listen, if you think some of the entrepreneurs are unemployable at this stage, just wait till you see them a little later after the awards have been announced. Let's keep things moving with 4 more veterans of the independence movement.
The construction industry has had a difficult few years throughout Ireland, so the continued success of O'Hare and McGovern is a tribute to their managing director, Eamon O'Hare. The company is one of the biggest school builders in the north and continues to provide a significant number of valuable jobs.
We employ in the region of 700 people, and that in itself is important to me, that we can maintain that level of employment. And to me, that's as much as success as anything else.
John Toner started working for Williams Industrial Services as an engineer. 18 months later, he'd bought the company. He now employs 180 people with a turnover of £32 million.
Well, me personally, I'm just absolutely thrilled to think that I've been part of growing a successful company to be nominated. As far as the company's concerned, everyone's delighted. It's such a prestigious potential award that if we were successful to win our category, or even the possibility of winning the entire award, is just unbelievable.
Real success in business often comes by keeping an eye on innovation. This has helped the Donnelly Group thrive in the car industry, a business that Terence Donnelly has worked in since he was a teenager.
The normal way to run a motor business is not the way we run it. We expand into areas that would be very much needed in the future. We look ahead and we really go to levels that haven't been achieved before in the industry we're in.
Colette Toomey is the guardian of the secret recipe for the world-famous Clonakilty black pudding, the breakfast staple that has seen her company become an iconic Irish food brand.
It's a big honour to me personally and to the company to be nominated. I thought it was totally out of my league. That's not what I do, that's not what we're about. If you asked me 6 months ago, would I be here? I didn't think it was possible, but now I believe anything is possible.
And now to announce the winner of the Industry Awards, please welcome to the stage from Enterprise Ireland, Tom Hayes, and from Intertrade Ireland, Liam Nellis.
In 2010, Irish business is still harvesting inspirational stories of success from its deep-rooted strengths.
And the 2010 Industry Entrepreneurs of the Year are Glennon Brothers, Mike and
As the Irish construction industry collapsed in recent years, Pat and Mike Glennon looked adversity in the eye and grew a phenomenal export business from the ground up, proving to the judges that Ireland's most powerful natural resource is its entrepreneurial spirit.
We're absolutely thrilled, stunned and honoured to receive such a terrific award on behalf of the hard-working, dedicated and fabulous bunch of people in Longford, Fermoy, Arklow, Troon and Edinburgh that make up Glennon Brothers today. They have faced tremendous challenges in the last couple of years with the collapse of their traditional markets and have worked very hard to find innovative solutions. I'd like to thank our customers because ultimately without them we wouldn't be here. I'd also like to thank Ernst & Young, Enterprise Ireland, Intertrade Ireland and the various sponsors for their continuous investment of this programme, which rightly champions the importance of business leaders today.
We are a family business and we date back to 1913. We've had some great contributions by great people over the years, not least our father and our mother that gave us the biggest acumen that we have today. I hope that today that the people that have worked for us over the years are looking down on us today and are as proud as we are tonight for a great organisation that we've built. Finally, Marty, Sharon, Andrea, Sophia and Mike, our family, they understand this is not a 9-to-5 job. Thank you for the consistent support and encouragement that you've given us. Thank you, folks.
Well done. Well, next up is the international category, and let's introduce you to Ireland's star players on the global stage.
Dan Byrne ventured into the world of entrepreneurship after years working for multinational corporations. His latest venture, Lincor Solutions, have developed a bedside entertainment and clinical unit for use in hospitals, and nearly 20,000 are already in use around the globe.
As entrepreneurs, I guess we're all highly competitive, so we'd all like to win, but we also recognise there's only going to be one winner, and certainly the people and the companies that I've interacted with over the last number of months have demonstrated to me that the competition is really, really intense, and it would be a surprise and a great privilege to win the competition.
From their Cork headquarters, Aidan Lee and his company Olis International Research help some of the world's biggest companies ensure the quality of their products.
The fact that we're a Cork-based company, yet we're operating in 80 or 90 countries around the world, and to get there, we've recruited internationally using the Irish Mafia, as we call it, whereby we've used either Irish embassies or consulates or Enterprise Ireland offices abroad to help us grow our network abroad. And it's great that we have a lot of Irish people actually working for us internationally.
When father and son team, Peter and Richard Cullen, were made redundant together in 1997, they decided to set up a confectionery business. They now manufacture 10 million jelly beans a day in Ireland and export 98% of those beans.
There are opportunities out there. People need to have that confidence to get out and do it, and I think we've shown the confidence that we have, and hopefully other people can learn from that confidence.
There is an awful lot of fun involved in our business. I do have a sweet tooth. I have a very sweet tooth.
Philip Reynolds stepped into big shoes when taking over the family pet food business, and over the years the company has faced significant challenges. But today they have plants in Ireland, the UK and Holland, and produce 10 million pet food pouches a week.
Entrepreneurship is described as somebody who bites off more than they can chew, and hopefully over a period of time can learn how to chew it. And I suppose that's probably the best description I could give for myself as an entrepreneur.
Well, that's Philip Reynolds there, and I'm willing to bet he's the only man here making a dog's dinner of it. Now, let's digest the stories of the other 4 contenders.
Brian Conlon set up First Derivatives with a £5,000 loan in 1996. The Newry-based company provides software and staff to international financial institutions, and in these tough times, they're a ray of hope for the country's young graduates.
The fact that we're providing jobs in this sort of a climate to graduates, we're up nearly to 500 people and we're continuing to recruit. We pride ourselves in that, and hopefully we'll continue to grow and grow. We're employing people who would otherwise have to leave the island to get this sort of experience. It's a great source of personal pride.
Robert O'Donnell's company Advanced Innovations design and build everything from mobile phones to interactive whiteboards. With operations in the US, China and Limerick, Robert boasts some of the world's biggest electronics companies as his clients.
To win would be a fantastic achievement. It would be a fantastic personal achievement, particularly when you set up something from scratch like we did with Advanced Innovations, to feel it can be recognised on a national stage.
Rita Shah's company Shabra is fast becoming one of Monaghan's leading lights. Her belief that waste is a valuable resource has seen the Castleblaney plant go from strength to strength, and Rita's belief in the company is unwavering.
One has to be innovative, one has to do something in life, and I think when you achieve that, you really feel that, you've done something, you've made a difference in the community, you've made a difference in the country, and you made a difference with yourself.
His experience as an isolated doctor in the Australian outback inspired Johnny Walker to set up a telemedicine business. Now, with headquarters in Dublin and clinics around the world, Global Diagnostics have completed over 2 million cases to date.
As an Aussie, you've got to understand our history and our heritage. So, Irish blood runs through our veins. And then I think when you put 2 of us together, we have no fear of failure. We are, we're truly committed to achieving what we set out to, and we're resilient and dogged in getting there. But when we do get there, we really do know how to celebrate.
Johnny, you'll be glad to know that we sent out for extra champagne just in case. Please welcome to the stage, all the way from Connemara, the chair of our judging panel, Pádraig Ó Céideag.
Actually, I met this man at the All-Ireland final in Croke Park a few weeks ago. And whether as a star Gaelic footballer or as a world-class entrepreneur in a smart economy, this man's a born winner. His county fell just short in last month's All-Ireland football final, but a phenomenal growth curve means that tonight, at least, the silverware is going home to Newry, County Down. This year's International Entrepreneur of the Year is Brian Conlon of First Derivatives.
Well, thank you. Thanks, President and everyone else. It's a great accolade. I have to say that during the whole process here, I've been amazed at the people that are in the contest and the success stories that lurk in the highways and byways of Ireland. It's amazing the type of businesses that people do and the success they have on the world stage. But anyway, this is a great accolade. Like most people, I'm just a person who fronts the company. Behind me are a lot of fantastic people who've helped me through the years, and they know who they are. Like everyone else, I'd like to thank my friends and family, and particularly thanks to Julie, who supports me all the way. As one of the earlier guys said, it's not a 9-to-5 job, and we travel quite a lot, and we're away from home quite a lot, and it's great to have that support network behind us. So, thanks very much, everyone. Thank you.
Well, there you have it. So now we know our 3 category winners.
But only one will walk away with the top prize and follow in the footsteps of last year's winner, Terry Clune.
Globally, the Ernst & Young World Entrepreneur of the Year programme will be recognised as the Business Olympics. So it's really, really important for businesses throughout the world to be part of this and to be acclaimed on a global stage.
12 months ago, Terry Clune was named Ireland's Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year. The accolade brought him to Monte Carlo last June, where he took his place among the 50 other national winners taking part in the world final.
To be in a photograph with 50 other entrepreneurs all around the world, and the photographer would call out, "Hey, Colombia there," or "Hey, Russia, move over here," that really brings it home that you're representing your country, and it's a great experience.
Well, any day you put on the green jersey, it's an honour. Terry wore it with pride. I think if we have more businesses like Terry out on the international stage, Ireland will be a far better place in the years to come.
What's amazing about Terry Clune and Terry's story is that journalists from all over the world really want to hear about Ireland and want to hear about taxback.com.
I think it's an interesting, because you're an opportunist, aren't you?
Me, I started it actually, the entrepreneurial thing, before I was in college. My first business idea was when I was 7.
I think because Ireland's a small country, people maybe see things more clearly, see the opportunities, and have no inhibition, no fright, no fear about going for them. It's quite astonishing. The entrepreneur is about finding a gap in the marketplace and going for it. We need lots more entrepreneurs because they have a kind of innate optimism which sweeps problems aside.
I remember an entrepreneur being described by a very senior business guru some years ago as a megalomaniac with a mission. And that's what a lot of these people are. They know where they're going, they know how to get there, and they're going to do it.
The 2010 Ernst & Young World Entrepreneur of the Year, Michael Spencer with ICAP.
Although Terry didn't take the overall prize in Monte Carlo, he certainly flew the flag for Irish business and continued the high standard set by Irish winners over the years.
For the winner, I think it will be an honour for that company representing Ireland on the international stage in this very prestigious competition.
And after the break, the moment we've all been waiting for, we'll announce the winner and we'll see who has mastered the art of looking like a gallant loser. We're waiting up for.